Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the English podcast channel, where you learn English in an easy way. I'm and Mark is here too. Stay with us because would can feel strangely hard. Today, we learn English through real conversations, using would the natural way.
Hi, I'm Mark. And yeah, wood can sound soft and polite. We'll keep it cozy and slow so you can relax and follow.
Take a deep breath and let your mouth feel loose and ready. Don't worry if this feels slow, because slow builds strong speaking.
You're doing fine, and you're not alone if wood feels confusing. We're here with you, and we'll practice in calm, real conversations.
Many learners know would, but they don't use it naturally. They may avoid it or use it in strange places by mistake.
Right. And wood helps your English sound polite, gentle, and real. This part really matters because real conversations need soft language.
Listen first and feel how would sounds warm and careful here. I would like a cup of tea if you have time.
Now say it with us, slowly, and keep would soft. I would like a cup of tea if you have time.
Nice. You stayed with us and you practiced a polite, real sentence. Let's start with would like because it appears in daily life.
Yeah, let's talk about that next because it's the easiest place. We'll come back to harder uses soon, so just stay close.
When I order food, I often say, I'd like soup. I'd is short for I would, and it sounds natural.
Oh yeah, and I'd like sounds polite without sounding too formal. You can use it in cafes, shops, and even at home.
Some learners say, I want tea, and that is not wrong, but I'd like tea sounds softer and feels more friendly.
Exactly. And in real conversations, soft words can reduce stress. We'll come back to stress later because confidence grows in calmness.
Micropoint. Would like is for polite requests and polite choices. It often means want, but in a softer way for people.
And the contraction I'd is common in speaking. This part really matters because contractions help you sound natural.
Listen first. I would like water, please, and I would like ice. Repeat after me and keep would clear but gentle.
I would like water, please, and I would like ice.
Great. You practiced that sound and you kept your pace steady. Now listen first. I'd like water, please, and hear it flow. Let's practice together and make I'd one smooth sound.
I'd like water, please.
Nice. You stayed with us and you spoke in a real style. Here's something you can do today, and it takes only 3 minutes. Order something in your mind using I'd like 5 times slowly.
Try this later tonight and write 3 I'd like lines in notes. Read them aloud once and listen to your calm, polite tone.
Okay, now would like feels simple, warm, and easy to use. Next, we'll use would to offer help in real conversations.
Yeah, let's talk about that next because helping language is common. We'll come back to mistakes too because mistakes are normal here.
When someone looks lost, I might offer help gently. I can say, would you like help? In a calm voice.
Oh wow, that sounds kind and polite, and it gives choice. You can also say, would you like to sit if someone's tired?
Micropoint. Would you like is an offer, not a demand. It gives the other person space to say yes or no.
Exactly, and that makes conversations feel safe and respectful. This part really matters because safe talk builds real connection.
Listen first. Would you like some help with your bags? Now say it with us, slowly, and keep it friendly.
Would you like some help with your bags?
Great. You stayed with us and you made the offer sound warm. Listen first. Would you like to sit for a minute? Repeat after me and keep minute soft and clear.
Would you like to sit for a minute?
Nice. You practiced that sound and you kept your voice gentle. A common error is using do you want for every offer. It can sound strong even when you mean it kindly.
Yeah, Would you like is softer, and it fits calm, real talk. Don't worry if this feels slow, because your ear is learning.
Here's something you can do today, and it's very measurable. Make 3 offers with would you like and speak them twice.
Try this later tonight and record 1 minute of offers on your phone. Listen once and notice how polite and natural it sounds.
Okay, now you can offer help and choices with would calmly. Next, we'll talk about would for imagined situations, like daydreams.
Yeah, let's talk about that next because it feels emotional than real. We'll come back to examples soon because stories help you remember.
Sometimes I sit quietly and imagine a different kind day. I might say, I would travel more, or I would rest.
Yeah, would is useful for dreams, hopes, and gentle ideas. It makes your speaking feel thoughtful, not hard or strict.
Micropoint, would can show a situation that is not real now. It can be a wish, a dream, or a gentle possible life.
Exactly, and you can use if with would in simple ways. This part really matters because if is common in real conversation.
Listen first. If I had more time, I would practice English more. Repeat after me and keep the 2 parts clear in your mind.
If I had more time, I would practice English more. Great, you stayed with us and you spoke a full idea.
Now listen first. A softer daily wish using would like. If you're free, I would like to talk for a minute.
Now say it with us slowly and keep it warm. If you're free, I would like to talk for a minute.
Some learners worry about if sentences being too hard. That's normal, so we keep it simple and repeat calmly.
Yeah, you're doing fine, and you don't need perfect grammar today. We're here with you, and your confidence grows with small practice.
Here's something you can do today, and it takes 4 minutes. Finish this line 5 times. If I had more time, I would blank.
Try this later tonight and write 2 if lines in a notebook. Read them aloud once, then smile, because you used real English.
Okay, now you can use would for gentle dreams and situations. Next, we'll talk about would for past habits, like childhood routines.
Yeah, let's talk about that next because it sounds very natural. We'll come back to calm review later, so keep listening softly.
When I talk about childhood, I sometimes use would naturally. I say, when I was young, I would read before sleep.
Oh yeah, that would is about a repeated past habit. It's like used to, but would feels softer in stories.
Micropoint. Would can describe repeated actions in the past. We often add a time phrase like when I was a child.
Exactly, and we don't use it for past states, like I would be tall. This part really matters because it stops a common learner mistake.
Listen first. When I was a student, I would walk to school. Now say it with us and keep the story tone calm.
When I was a student, I would walk to school. Nice, you practiced that sound and your story feels natural.
Now listen first. When I was a child, I would have a bike. That sounds wrong because it is a state, not an action.
Yeah, we can say I had a bike or I used to have. Don't worry if this feels slow because this detail takes time.
Listen first. When I was a child, I used to have a bike. Let's practice together and keep used to very gentle.
When I was a child, I used to have a bike. Great, you stayed with us and you learned a helpful choice.
Here's something you can do today, and it's easy to track. Write 3 past habit lines using would and read them aloud.
Try this later tonight and tell yourself one childhood story for 1 minute. Use when I was young, I would 2 times in that story.
All right. We used would for polite requests, offers, dreams, and past habits. Now we'll do a calm word tour so your mind feels settled.
Yeah, we'll come back to the key patterns without pressure or stress. This part really matters because calm review builds confident speaking.
Calm word tour. And you don't need to remember everything today. Listen first. I'd like, would you like, and I would like.
Listen first, if I had, I would, and when I was young, I would. Now say it with us. I'd like, and keep it one sound.
Now say it with us. Would you like? And make it friendly. Now say it with us. If I had more time, I would.
Now say it with us. When I was young, I would. Softly. Great, you practiced those sounds and you stayed with us calmly.
Take a deep breath and notice your speech feels smoother now. That's normal because repetition makes your mouth feel more ready.
You're doing fine, and your listening is training your speaking too. We're here with you, and you can use would in real life.
Thank you for staying with us in this real conversation podcast. You practiced would in polite talk, dreams, and past habit stories.
Yeah, you stayed with the rhythm, and that effort counts today. Now let's close with a gentle 7-day challenge, simple and trackable.
When? Every day after lunch and again before sleep. Calmly. How long? 6 minutes after lunch and 4 minutes before sleep.
Where? After lunch at your desk, before sleep on your bed. How? Daily speak 3 I'd like lines and 3 would you like offers.
Record 1 minute, then listen once and notice your polite tone. Write one if I had, I would line and read it aloud. Night practice. Tell a short past habit story using would 2 times.
Check your day box on paper and keep the habits small. If you miss a day, return gently, because returning is the real skill.
Don't worry if this feels slow, because confidence grows slowly.
You're not alone. You're doing enough, and we're here with you. Keep it cozy, keep it real, and we'll see you soon.